Hello guys, and welcome back to another video with me, Griffithshire, and today it's a new series because everyone starts a new series and it's good fun, and it's another ranking series. I say another ranking series, I have no idea where I'm going to upload all my videos I've recorded. I've recorded a load of videos and they're just going to be put in place whenever I feel like it. But this is a quite smaller ranking, it's not like top 20 kits and stuff. It's who should Manchester United sign, as you will see in the title of the video. And basically, I'm going to look at a few of Manchester United's main targets for this transfer window, and I am going to rank them from worst to best, in my opinion. This isn't who I think will join Manchester United. I think this is who should join Manchester United. So, without no further ado, this is who should Man United sign. Number 7 is a certain Welsh player who's played in the Premier League before. It is the big money man, Gareth Bale. I don't see a giant point of it, because we've got Henrik Mkhitaryan on the right, and we've got Lingard, who, amid all jokes, he's actually an alright player, and I just feel that we don't need to spend absolute tons and tons of money on Bale, and it will be tons of money if we get him into the club, on Gareth Bale. We've got Henrik Mkhitaryan, who is a great player. He got a bit injured last season, so he didn't live up to the best, but I still think this season he needs to be the prominent right wing man, or right midfield, wherever you want to play him. So I don't think we need Gareth Bale that much. Plus, as you said, it's going to cost loads of money. Mourinho always goes in for the big money moves. We've already bought Romelu Lukaku for 75 million, so hopefully that's the big money move. I don't think he's going to spend too much more again. I think it's just a silly rumour. Remember, United rumoured with Cristiano Ronaldo. It's a bit silly, so I'm going to ignore that, and that's why Gareth Bale is sent for my list. Number 6 is probably the man who's most likely to join Manchester United, Ivan Perisic. We've got Anthony Martial, and his performance against, who was it? Real Madrid. That fun game where it went to an exciting penalty shootout because nobody could score a penalty. He played excellently, having probably one of the best assists in pre-season, maybe this year, to assist Jesse Lingard for his goal, or Jesse Lingard. And it was a fantastic run from him, and just passed across goal for Lingard to finish. And he is young, and he's a really exciting prospect, and I just don't think bringing in Ivan Perisic and then Martial won't get game time and Perisic will come in, I think that's quite not good on Martial's perspective and Martial's point, because he is a good player and I want him to play more, and I don't think we need Ivan Perisic. And again, he's going to cost a lot of money because Inter are reluctant to getting rid of him. So I just feel that Man United have two choices: to buy Perisic or keep Martial, and I think keep Martial is probably the wise and brave decision, because I think this season he can really come out as a good player, and if he doesn't get injured and stays fit and gets in the team often, hopefully Ivan Perisic will not come into the team and Anthony Martial will get a chance. Number 5 is a player that's cropped up recently. He's probably the most recent transfer target, and it's an alternative to Ivan Perisic, so probably similar reasons. Number 5 is Emil Forsberg. I've probably said that wrong, but he is he's not. He's a left wide midfielder who plays for RB Leipzig. Yeah, of course, loads of RB Leipzig players stepped into the mark last year with Naby Keita, Timo Werner, all of them people stepping up because Leipzig had such a great season. A bit like Leicester last season with the likes of Mahrez, Kante, Vardy, all stepping up the mark as from good players to top quality players. But so, similar reasons to Ivan Perisic. He is young, Emil Forsberg. We are looking at him, but I think in terms of money, it's going to be fine. I think because he's not. I don't think he'll cost that much. But at the same time, I think we have Martial. The reason Forsberg is lower on this list than Ivan Perisic is probably because of money reasons. But the reason he's still quite high compared to all the other people on this list is because, as I said, with Perisic, we've got Martial. who needs to get in the team more often and who is great. And I just feel if we have Forsberg in, yes, it'd be good. He'll be a very young player, and I prefer him over Perisic 100%, and probably be cheaper. But I still think Martial is the way to go forward for Manchester United. Number 4 is Nemanja Matic. Yeah, nothing much here to say about him. Midfielder didn't get much game time in Chelsea last year. Kind of was a EFL Cup and FA Cup kind of player for Chelsea in the title-winning season they had. It was weird because he is a good player, and it'd be alright at Man United. He wouldn't cost too much, so to speak. But I think, as you'll see later on in this video, there are much more alternatives to Nemanja Matic. He isn't the youngest. He's not the oldest, but he's not the youngest either. He's not that versatile when it comes. He's more of a, you can't really stick him out, put him in defence if we need to, if we have more injury problems. He's kind of a defensive and midfield player. And even though he's a good player, and United, I'm not going to say strongly linked with him, but are quite linked with him, I don't think Nemanja Matic will be the choice for United to sign. I just feel it's not going to be good enough. I think, because we've got Pogba, we've got Herrera, we've got Fellaini. Well, people hate Fellaini, but I think he's an alright player. Pogba, Herrera, and I just feel one more midfielder that could really work, because Man City's midfield is exceptional at the moment. Chelsea's is good. Arsenal's is, well, it depends if Sanchez and Ozil, all of that malarkey, and of Cazorla, and Tottenham have a great midfield, we know that, and Liverpool getting a great midfield. So for United to rival good midfields, I think Herrera, Pogba, and we need one more midfielder. If we're playing like a 4-3-2-1 system with wide midfielders and one up front with Lukaku, I'm not sure, but I think out of the midfielders as the main transfer targets we have, he is number 4. Number 3 is kind of like Leipzig. Monaco jumped up a lot this season, and a lot of Monaco players are moving about and bap a lot, but this player is Fabinho. Fabinho is very versatile. He can play right back, which is quite useful because we've only got Darmian and Valencia, so if one of them gets injured and one of them is not playing well, we can shift him back there. But he's mainly a midfielder. I think he's a better choice than Nemanja Matic because he is young and he was one of Monaco's star qualities last season. I just feel that I think even though he is a good player, he's quite consistent, I think, but I just don't think he would suit in at Manchester United. I don't know why. I think Manchester United don't play the way, because Monaco play very attacking. We know that. Manchester United last season didn't play attacking, so I think he would kind of dive away from the attack and go back to the defending, which is still good for him, but I just don't think it will work. But I still put him above Nemanja Matic because he is young, and I think he is better than Nemanja Matic, and that's why Fabinho is number 3 on this list. Number 2 is a very expensive man. Well, not that expensive. It is Belgians Radja Nainggolan. Manchester United are linked with him. I don't think we'll get him, but it'll be nice. I think having Pogba, Herrera, and Nainggolan in a 3-man midfield would be exceptional. And I generally thought that it's better than having Matic, Herrera, Pogba, Fabinho, Pogba, Herrera. I think we need a real star name. And Nainggolan, even though he isn't the youngest, he is mid-age for a midfielder. I think he's the biggest midfield name that United are transfer listed with. And I just feel that with Pogba and Herrera, he will really do good. I think there's one more player that I would want over him, and I think United should sign, but I will come to that in a second. I just feel he is great, he has long shots, he's very attacking, which I think might not benefit enough for Manchester United, and he will be quite expensive, so they're kind of some barriers that are pushing him back to later on. But other than that, I think Radja Nainggolan is a top quality player, and I don't think we'll sign him, but I'd quite like to see us sign him. Number 1 then is Bayern Munich's, who were Bayern Munich's new signing of last season, who has had a terrible show of it. It's Renato Sanchez. Man United have been linked with him for a while. Well, most teams have been, because he's unsettled at, well, he kind of unsettled at Bayern. Bayern haven't used him to his full potential, and now Bayern have the Vidal, Tolizo, Kimmich. They've got so many midfielders, and I just don't think Renato Sanchez will get the opportunity he deserves at Bayern Munich. And I think if we bring him to Man United, he's a perfect fit. He's Portuguese, which means I think he will have a bit of chemistry with Jose Mourinho, who's the manager. Sorry about that. I think Renato Sanchez can be an attacking player and a defensive player, and kind of a bit in between. Him, Pogba and Herrera in the middle, what a threesome that would be. Not like that. I regret saying that now. Herrera, Pogba and Sanchez, as I said, would be a good three-man unit in the midfield. Herrera can always drop back, Pogba a bit more attacking, and then Renato Sanchez, as I said, would be in between defence and in attack. So I just feel that Renato Sanchez as a player will be the best choice for Manchester United to sign. He's really young. He's the young. I think he's the youngest on this list. Correct me if I'm wrong. It might be Emil Forsberg, actually. But he is quite young. He starred so well in Portuguese's under-21s team in the under-21 European Championships this summer. And I just want him to get game time. Chelsea are linked with him. Loads of other teams are linked with him. But I think Man United will get the best out of him. And I think him going to United will be best for him as it would be best for Manchester United. So that is the list of who I think Man United should sign from 7 down to 1. I really enjoy making these videos. I hope you enjoy watching them. And if you disagree, leave in the comment section below. And also leave in the comment section if you want more of these. I've planned a Manchester City and Chelsea. Who should they sign? So that is coming out very soon. But I hope you enjoyed. Leave a like, a share, comment of course as I said, and a subscribe. And I will wish you well, and I will see you bye.